I got a few screws loose since the days of my youth. It's a few screws loose podcast. Last episode, I did briefly bring up wearing masks, right? And it was more or less kind of like a prequel to this show or prelude to this show, where we're going to talk about how we often are forced to put mask on in public, and even around loved ones, family and friends sometimes, right? That's something that the both of us have to do very often. We've gotten very good at it. I myself like to think that I'm a little bit better than P at it, but I mean, that's up for debate. P, what you think?
Well, you think you're better because I don't try. I don't do that anymore. Because I don't have to go to work and I don't have to have interactions. And so therefore it's become easier to get along when you accept who you are. And a major topic and point of influence, I'm sorry, point of reference on this show is going to be the movie Joker. Just letting y'all know, we're not going to say no spoilers. If we do say some spoilers, we'll say spoiler warning, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But I kind of alluded to joking a little while ago when I spoke about grapefruit and Valium. I'm not joking. Dan spoke about wearing masks. And, I mean, it's exhausting. And I guess, to kind of reference the movie, this isn't a spoiler. There's, one of the themes is put a smile on your face no matter how bad your life is, even if it's rough. And when you get to that point, you're always hiding who you really are. And it is very, very tiring, very exhausting. And it has, over the long term, it does not have a good effect. And I kind of stopped doing that fairly recently after I moved to Charlotte. I just don't care, because now when you accept who you are, you actually feel better, even if feeling better is being mad all the time, because guess what? You don't got to fake all day anymore.
Let me ask you something too. All right, so you say you stopped wearing your mask when you moved to Charlotte, right? Here's an interesting question. Were you wearing your mask when you met your wife prior to moving to Charlotte?
In my personal life, I don't use the mask. I didn't use a mask in my personal life. In my professional life or my public life, social media, for example, there's a mask there. But that's social media. That's not hard. You know what the hell I want you to know, and that's it. In my personal life, seeing as though what I was going through is a major, major issue, you have to be honest. You can't lie to someone and say, hey, what's up? And then, months later say, oh, by the way, everything I said that I did for a living, I lied. I'm not really employed. I got fired by my job and I'm really severely disabled mentally. You still love me. You can't come in the door faking. You got to be real. Mm-hmm. But as for professional, I had to do it every day at work as a firefighter. And I think that was a contributing factor to a lot of my panic issues, because after a while, like I stated, it is draining and taxing to continuously have to face something that you have a physical response to and pretend like it's not bothering you or pretend like it's not there. It takes effort to do that.
Yeah. Man, I can speak from my experience. I still do wear a mask very often. Every fucking day, to be honest. It does get tiring, and there are times, I said kind of at the top of the show that I'm good at it, which I am good at it, but there are times when there's cracks in the mask, where sometimes who you really are accidentally slips out. And because, I mean, let's face it, you can't conceal who you truly are forever. Like P said, even, talking about meeting his wife, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I really, don't have a job. I got fired for PTSD. And